Hello my dears, this is Chris the vampire. Today we're gonna see how Jimin is going to meet his future spouse, when he's going to meet his future spouse, and where he's going to meet his future spouse. Please give me accurate, precise and clear messages on how Jimin is going to meet his future spouse or Mrs. Park. How Jimin is going to meet his future spouse. Please give me 3 cards. Okay, we have 1 card here. We have the Son of Wands. Second card, we have just the 4 of Pentacles. And final card we have is the World. Okay, so Son of Wands, 4 Pentacles, and the World. Okay, guys, Son of Wands is a Knight of Wands, is a fastest moving knight. Okay, immediately I am brought to some type of action. Okay, there's some type of action, some type of fast action, and then the World card by the end talking about travel. Possible, right? World card is very reminiscent of Sagittarius energy. So yeah, Jimin is going to meet his future spouse when he's going on a world tour. So he's gonna travel the world, and that's when he's gonna meet his future spouse. And between that we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this talks about the structure. So this can talk about, his company. So he can be meeting his future spouse in a company setting. So while he's traveling and when he's touring, there can be like a company panel, some type of company building, inside a company building, in the company panel, some type of official setting is coming up, and that's where he's gonna meet his future spouse. So we got the how, and we got a little bit of the where as well. So now let's go ahead and pick more cards to know the when. Okay, when is Jimin going to meet his future spouse? Immediately we have the Ace of Wands coming up. So Ace of Wands is immediately the springtime, right? It's the springtime, so that's gonna be the March, the April. That's the springtime. That's the beginning of the spring season, and this is coming up, you guys. This is the when, but also because we have the cherry blossom coming up in the Ace of Swords or Ace of Wands card. The cherry blossom usually, to me, it specifies Japan and also Korea, but I am more drawn to Japan, so they can be meeting in Japan. Please give me 1 card about where they're gonna meet. Yeah, the 5 of Swords coming up. So 5 of Swords is it's a card that's contradict all these cards. Okay, 5 of Swords talk about self-destruction when you're beating yourself up, right? Because it's a Swords card. I am drawn to the idea that when you're self-criticizing, you are beating yourself up, and that place, that place could be 5 of Swords, and this is about a place, right? So because it's about a place, I feel like this is where they practice, right? When you practice, sometimes you exhaust yourself, or sometimes you beat yourself, right? You say that you're not enough. Sometimes some people do that. It can be that, again, like there's like an exhaustion, right? So wait, 5 of Swords, you guys. I am thinking different possibilities. One possibility is that when you're drunk, okay, when you're drunk, you will beat yourself up. If you're that type of person who complains, and just say, oh, I'm not enough, that's when you're drunk. And also drinking is something that's not healthy for your body, because 5 of Swords, it just reminds me of like something unhealthy for your body, negative thoughts, negative things, right? So the Ace of Wands is here, so the time, and then the where is giving me this 5 of Swords. And It's very interesting to me. Five of Swords also can sometimes indicate the tattoo shop, but you guys, I feel heavily that this is just an official setting. Maybe there can be a company building, no, sorry, company meeting where they just drink, okay, where they're just drinking and complaining. It can be as light as that, right? It can be really light as that. So, leave your suggestions in the comment. What do you guys think about this Five of Swords? Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna summarize what I have told so far, because I know this was a little bit complicated when I was just talking about the Five of Swords. So Jimin is gonna meet his future spouse when he's on a world tour. He's traveling around the world, and the time is gonna be about the March and April. That's when the spring season starts, and the place is gonna be Japan. That's where I mainly gate. And then in Japan, and then they're probably gonna be probably gonna be meeting in a company setting in some type of structure is here. So there's like a type of governmental thing is there. So that's gonna be the company. That's something that I got close to, that type of structure. And then that's gonna be like a Five of Swords. I'm getting there's like a tattoo shop, or there's a company meeting drinking. Okay, they're drinking, they're doing a company meeting, and during that time Jimin might be beating himself up, and that's when he's gonna meet his future spouse. So I want to get one more card, a little bit more to process about the time. So interesting. Okay, we have the Father of Cups, and also we have the Seven of Cups. Father of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups. The time when you are not really stable with your mind, okay, because the Father of Cups in reverse, Father of Cups is able to take decisions rationally, okay. Father of Cups is really able to take decisions rationally based on one's emotions, but because you're really drunk, okay, you are unstable, your mind is not stable. And the Father of Cups in reverse, you're at a time where you're not able to take right decisions, or that's why you're beating yourself up, that's why Jimin is talking down about himself. And along with that, we had the Seven of Cups coming up. Seven of Cups talk about a time of confusion, okay, jumbled thoughts. So you are not seeing the good things, you're seeing the bad things, you're seeing the bad side, right? So Jimin is really beating himself up, and that's when he comes across his future spouse. And the time is nighttime, because Seven of Cups has a nighttime and moon shining up in the card. And again, we have the Cups card, two Cups card here again, like drinking is involved if you take that like a symbolic sense. And Five of Swords, drinking is not healthy for your body. And also these negative thoughts of self, talking yourself down is also not good for your body or your mind. And that's when the Ace of Wands happens, the new beginning, a new start, a new connection, a very passionate connection. So because we didn't get much about the years, I'm just specifically gonna talk about the year, okay? Which year are they gonna meet? Something about the year, okay? So we had Nine of Wands coming up. So Nine of Wands, Nine of Wands, Nine, right? 10, 10, 9, 9 of Wands. Okay, I feel like Nine of Wands is such a confusing card, you guys. It just marries with the Seven of Cups and the Father of Cups in reverse. Because Nine of Wands is like you climbing up a staircase, and the staircase is full of all these sticks and all this rubbish. You can see the path is so dark. And then by the end, you are met with the crescent moon. And that's the only light you have here. So interestingly, I'm not seeing a year, you guys. I'm not seeing a year. It just really hidden. It's just really hidden, but I can feel that because the 9 is here. It's close, right? It's getting close because 9 is the closest number to 10, and that's a completion. So their meeting is gonna happen very soon, but I'm not getting a very clear answer, a very clear year, or a very clear month. I just got the season. That's what I get. So yeah, that's very interesting. We got like really things being hidden here with the Father of Cups and Reverse and Seven of Cups and Nine of Wands. It's very interesting because you guys, I feel like the left side of the reading is really bright and the right side of the reading is very shadow and dark and obscured. You're not allowed to see more about this connection. So that's very interesting. So however, I am kind of certain that they're gonna meet, probably in another country. That's very much possible. It can also possible that she's not Japanese at all. She might be like a Korean, she might be like a American, she might be like a Chinese, she might be from any of these countries, and she just happened to be in Japan. Japan is a country that I see where they're gonna meet, and also she can also be like a traveling along with him, or he meets her like she's like a staff, one of the major staffs. I don't see her like short jobs, like small jobs, but I feel like she's one of the important person that are allowed to, who is allowed to sit with Jimin in the company meeting, in the company drinking, company lunch or things like that. So yeah, that's something. She's important. She's an important person, but I don't see her as like I don't see a lot of things about her. I just see that what situation can happen and how they're gonna meet. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. So I will see you guys next time. I love you. Bye bye.